Bitcoiners? Happy birthday, Bitcoin. Most of you know, on this day, January 3rd, 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto mined the Genesis block. Embedded within the block was the message, "The Times, 3rd January 2009, Chancellor on the brink of second bailout for banks." This block remains forever unspendable. 16 years later, almost a $2 trillion asset class, currently hovering around 98,000. Bitcoin has gone through the ringer. With ups and downs and several key historical moments, I believe it's safe to say that Bitcoin has withstood the test of time and cemented itself as a transformative force in the world of finance, technology, and beyond, redefining the concept of decentralized value and resilience. Welcome to Channel 256. I am your Bitcoin and Freedom Maxi host, Trevor, and each day during the week, I bring you Bitcoin current events. We touch on everything from the political winds of change to how profitable or unprofitable Bitcoin mining is. There's never a dull day in Bitcoin, and I hope to entertain and enlighten you in about the time that it takes to get your cup of coffee in the morning. Let's get right into it. As always, we will start with the mining metrics for today, which is Friday, January 3rd. At the time of recording, our block height is 877,665. The total network hash rate is 793.2 exahash, and the daily hash value per petahash is $56. The all-time high happened on December 17th, and it was 108,280. We're currently sitting around 98,140. The last difficulty change was a 1.2% upwards adjustment, and in about 1,311 blocks, targeted on January 12th, we will have an estimated difficulty change of 1.8% upwards. The current fee rate environment is 3 sats per VByte. Before we get into what I've got planned for us today, Channel 256 News is proudly brought to you by Bitcoin Mining World. Bitcoin Mining World is more than just a mining equipment supplier. We are educators and realists. Our goal is to empower and uplift the next generation of Bitcoin miners. With your help, we can build a stronger and more resilient network through our training programs, boot camps, and our ever-expanding network of miners. We are helping to decentralize the network and build an ecosystem where everyone can thrive and succeed. When you make a purchase from Bitcoin Mining World, you are supporting our mission to empower miners just like yourself and create a more resilient network for everyone. Let's mine the future together. So in honor of Bitcoin's 16th birthday, I've written a short essay that I'd like to share with you guys. And I would like to note that I am not a literary expert, nor am I a poet or someone who considers themselves particularly skilled with words. I'm just an ordinary enthusiast, a pleb who felt compelled to put my thoughts to paper or type them out. So these are my heartfelt reflections, and though they may come across as rambling, I do hope that you'll find the core message within them. All right. For the last 16 years, this nascent asset class has steadily clawed its way to the forefront of finance and technology. It has been scoffed, laughed at, and criticized, called rat poison and a pet rock. Yet it has outperformed every other asset class over the same time period and continues to do so. Bitcoin was the first cryptographic monetary system to prevail. Once a small cypherpunk project and built upon the backs of giants, it now stands on the world stage, knocking on the doors of central banks and threatening to dismantle their dominance. Bitcoin is not just a new monetary system where rules exist without rulers. No, Bitcoin is much more than that. Bitcoin is a revolution, a chance for every man, woman, and child to put their energy and time into a system that will not erode their value and their time. It is an opportunity for us all to reclaim the freedoms that men and women of the past fought and died for, freedoms that have been subtly and deceitfully stolen. While people sit on the sidelines judging and mocking Bitcoin and its seemingly cult-like following, we, the Bitcoin community, are constantly growing and challenging the status quo. The last 16 years have hardened us, enabling us to stand tall in a world that seeks to control and diminish us through our money and our time. Whether people believe it or not, Bitcoin is here to stay. Whether it can be co-opted and controlled remains to be seen. But I firmly believe that if we, the people who hodl, the node runners, and the miners, stand tall and continue to build, if we remain brave and resist those who seek to dominate us, then Bitcoin will not be controlled. It will not be taken from us. Bitcoin, in fact, will act as a shield, empowering us with strength and courage, enabling us to show up in the world in ways we never thought possible for our families and our communities. We now have the ability to build citadels that shine in the darkness, beckoning to the world. If you do not believe me, just look at the communities currently being built by Bitcoiners, like Bitcoin Beach in El Salvador, Bitcoin Park in Nashville, the Space in Denver, and so many more. These are not just small gatherings of people. No, these are communities of like-minded individuals seeking knowledge and strength in numbers. They are educating their peers and building the world they wish to live in. It is a beautiful thing when Bitcoiners build. It is a beautiful thing when we can think about the future and the world we wish to create. 16 years have passed and we have achieved so much, but we are not done. In fact, we are just getting started. What will the next 16 years bring? Who can say? But I do know this. We stand at the precipice of a new world order, an order not controlled by a parasitic class that would siphon our lifeblood and time. Instead, it is a world order where a person is truly valued based on the work and effort they contribute to the system, their proof of work, and their skills. Bitcoin is a new world order. It is a new revolution. It is change. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed my ramblings. Those are my personal thoughts. Happy birthday, Bitcoin. You are 16 years old and you have changed the world in significant ways in the last 16 years. I am excited to see where we go in the next 16 years and beyond that. Obviously, there's a lot of contention in the space about whether or not Bitcoin is going to be able to be controlled, changed, co-opted. But if we continue to educate ourselves, as I always say on the show, continue to grow, continue to learn, I think that we have a very good fighting chance at holding up Bitcoin, holding up the values and the ethos, and maintaining those through time. Okay, so next week in the Mastermind Club, we have our first technical deep dive of 2025. Ryan Raminger from Cryobyte Labs will join us to discuss the implications of direct two-chip cooling and how it could play a significant role in hash rate heating for plebs and businesses. Join us next week on January 10th at 10 a.m. Central Time to learn more. Also, there will be an opportunity to sign up for a chance to win a CryoBlock, a hybrid cooling solution utilizing the onboard fans of your miner and a state-of-the-art direct-to-chip design from Cryobyte Labs. Don't miss this opportunity to learn and grow with the Mastermind Club. That's all for today's show. Thank you for tuning into Channel 256. Today's show was brought to you by Bitcoin Mining World and the Mastermind Club. If you liked what you saw, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more content. I'm your host, Trevor Bello, and I'll see you next week for another update. Until then, remember to stay grounded, keep educating yourself, and constantly grow. A quick reminder that Channel 256 News is for education and information purposes only. All opinions are my own and not those of Bitcoin Mining World or its affiliates. Please do your own research and speak to a professional before making any investment decisions.